Oh
Can you
man.
hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. I can hear you clearly. All right, so all right, guys, we're gonna get this started because obviously this is gonna be everywhere, bro. Like every interview Jmell does, that shit is on iTunes, YouTube. It's on iHeartRadio. You know, I got affiliation with all those things. So I'm gonna let you guys just know what happened with me last night. I was drunk as F. I didn't know anything about the game. I didn't know what was going on with it. I got a tweet and a DM by somebody like, yo, Jmell is playing CWOOO, saying some real craziness, whatever like that. But I was bro, I was out of my mind. I don't recommend that to any kids. Make sure you're of age before you drink, and drink in your own house and take an Uber if you were like me last night. But anyway, early this morning, when I tweeted something out, Jmell hit me up like, yo, bro, it all went down last night. I looked at some of the footage, and I was just happy that Jmell won the game. Obviously, for some reason, a lot of people in the community have a major issue with Jmell. He's already gone through problem right. Several other individuals that's just been attacking this dude. I don't understand what the full hatred is. You did tell me last week, though, that you and CWOOO was beefing about something, and he started sending guys to your stream, and all kind of stuff was happening. You want to let the people know what's been going on with that, Jmell? What's going on with that?
Basically, We've been going on with SeaWOOO about like a year ago. They was like, "Damn, this is crazy." Redneck crew streaming basically. He's crazy as hell. He rages, so he got like 3,000, 4,000 followers easily within like months. Basically, all that just got old because everybody tired of hearing him say he's the best in the world. He ain't this. So basically, there's still a couple. I mean, he still got people who follow him, who faithful, who ride his nuts for no reason. But basically, he ain't growing no more. You know what I'm saying? He's not growing no more. So now he sees me streaming, and then he sends people to his stream because now he's stuck at 160 viewers a stream on a good day. Maybe for him on a good day, maybe he'll hit 200 on like once 3 o'clock hits, but that's his prime time. Once lunch break is over, it's back to 160 for him. But then, so he sees me streaming. Once he sees me streaming, he goes and tell people, "Oh, tell J Mount wager him." Because then my people start going to his chat. Because his people came in my chat, and bam, his viewers back at 250, 300. Then we played yesterday. He went from Jemiah. He went from 200 viewers to 789 viewers when he played.
God damn.
I made this man damn near quadruple his viewers. He should be thanking me because that's the most he had since he played that first game in the DC bracket like 2 months ago. So that's what it is with him.
Okay, so what you're saying right now is that he's pretty much at this point he's just using you right now to get viewers in the Twitch stream. Is that what you're saying about CWOOO?
Yeah. Yes, that's
Okay.
exactly.
All right. So why would you then wager him, even though you did beat him? If you're trying to make sure that this man doesn't eat, or I don't, like I said, I don't know why everybody's so upset with you. Let me just be clear. There's enough money for everybody to get something. It just seems that they think the hate route is where it's going, but. That's the way they take it. That's how they look at you. Like, oh, this dude is just trying to come in and do whatever. He's fake,
They
whatever.
said my volume low. They said my
Yeah.
volume low.
Oh, they say your volume's low. All right. Let me push it up on this Pip Smoke. First of all, let me just make sure anybody else can hear him. Can anybody else is he low on anybody else's end? Because I can up his volume on my end. Let me know if he's low on anybody else or just Pip Smoke. You know his name is Pip Smoke. He probably high, so I got to just make sure. Is anybody else having any issues? That's all I want to know. Yeah, this is going to be on YouTube. It's going to be on YouTube, so you don't got to stay. It's going to be on YouTube, iTunes. Just search GmiasWorld. It'll be there. It says, yeah, he's quiet. He's kind of low. Okay, he is low. Yeah, I can't hear. Okay, all right, let me turn him up. Hold on, give me 1 second. Turned him up. I turned him up now. He should be higher. Hold up. Hold up, Pip Smoke, you high? Hold up, what did he say? Pip Smoke, you said you were high? What do you mean you're not going to lie? What, are you high? Like, bruh, okay, he should be higher now. All right, I turned him up on my end, so he should be coming in like straight, like loud right now. Does it?
That's crazy.
All right. So can we What do you mean no faith, bro? Your name is Pip Smoke. I gotta make sure. That everybody can hear what's going on, bro. Bro, you can't have a name like if a chick got a name like Big Booty Ho, she can't expect me to take it any place other than McDonald's, bro. I don't know what you want me to do. Like I'm just going based on your name. If you don't smoke, you got Pip Smoke, bro. Like I grew up around smokers. That's what I'm saying. I don't know. Is he good now? All right, he's good. All right, here we go. All right, so now, as I was saying, I think that, in my personal opinion, with anything that's going on, all right, there's always enough for everybody that has any type of talent to get something out of it. What you're saying, Jmell is basically saying that CWOOO is the guy that his growth is over, and he's pretty much using his Jmell's name right now as he grows on both YouTube and Twitch to gain his subs. That's exactly what you're saying, right, Jmell?
Yeah, his Twitch career, he's killing his own career. First of all, people will come to your stream. They're not gonna sub to you after 5 minutes or 10 minutes. They're gonna follow you a couple weeks. They might sub to you in a couple weeks, or it might take some people a couple months because that's $5 a month. But as soon as
Yeah,
somebody says something about them, oh, EA didn't bail you, or why you were complaining, they get banned. And his mods literally say sub or be banned, or sub or stay banned. I'm like, y'all trying to force, like, half of his subs were forced. Like, he's forcing people to sub to him so they can get him banned. It's like he's not. So at this point, like, he's not going to grow. He basically killed himself. Like I said, you can't expect someone to sub to you in 5 or 10 minutes, like, and then ban him and
yeah.
say, "Oh, pay the troll toll," or like. And it's just the way he acts now. It only appeals to certain people. Like, these kids and people want to be entertained. They don't want to, like, keep hearing you raging saying EA this, I'm the best player in the world, and then you're going 200 and 300 and draft champions every season. Like, you lose 100 more games. Like, he's under 500 every season.
So what you're saying is that he's not even a good player, and then he's still just doing whatever he wants, and his pretty much his luster is dying. CWOO's career on Twitch is pretty much dying right now.
Yes, because look,
Okay,
I have
so
less than 300 games played in Madden since August. Like, I play every game I play. I edit. I don't really. I used to play a lot, like, and then, like, with this YouTube stuff, I only play if I'm streaming or editing or making a video. So besides that, I don't play. I have less than 300 games played since August. This man Seaw has almost 2,000 games played, and they call him a competitive player. And I beat him with ease. And I'm not even a good player. Like, if I tried to play in that Madden challenge, like, I will probably, most of the people will probably beat me. Because, like I said, I do this for fun. Like, I'm good at the end of the day, but, like, that next level, I couldn't compete with, like, the top guys. And they say, oh, Seaw, this. Like, how can y'all even call him a competitive player? And he's losing to me. He loses to everyone. I just don't get this community, bro. Like, nothing competitive about him.
okay, so pretty like that's what I'm saying. I hear everything you're saying, bro. But we try to keep it 100 here. You're pretty much saying that this dude is trash. Is that what you're saying, bro?
Yes.
Okay, all right. I just want to be clear because he listened to the last interview, and I think he's gonna try to get on one of them. I would love to hear what he has to say, but at the same time, I'm just looking at the overall picture because you gave me the whole background of when you had like 100 viewers in your thing, and like last year December,
Yeah.
dudes were clowning you, dudes are doing all this stuff. Now it's the same guys as you're blowing up, trying to wager you, trying to do whatever. Why are you wagering these guys? Why are you giving them what they want?
I didn't even. Okay, first of all, okay, I'm gonna tell you why. Because at yesterday, I just got tired of it. Like, I don't know if you watched the past broadcast, but I basically went off. Like, because basically, I'm in Walmart, right, chilling with a girl. I got a life, so I uploaded 3 videos yesterday. I'm like, all right, it's Thursday. Just took my exams. I'm chilling. Me and this girl went to Walmart. We chilling. We about to go to Chipotle after. I'm chilling in Walmart. I get like 5 DMs. Yo, come see who's stream right now, bruh. It's like this shit is getting out of hand. First, I'm like, let me just ignore it. See who probably just calling me, because he called me donkey teeth, this and this, whatever. So I get like 5 more notifications. Yo, you see what he's saying? Jeremiah, I go into his stream. Why is his camera on full screen mode, bro? Full screen with his webcam, and he's ranting about me for 20 or 30 straight minutes. I didn't even mention this man. He was whispering me earlier, and I said, you know what, Seaw, I'm done. I said, God bless you, and I put 100. That's exactly what I said to him. That was my last whisper to him. We didn't say nothing for like 12 hours. I thought it was done. I go into his stream. He's on full screen with his webcam, ranting about me. He done. He buys his view bots. He used me for clout. If it wasn't for me, he wouldn't be big. He gets in like a half an hour straight talking about me. And his whole chat, you know what I'm saying? Just, yeah, Jmell, this. Look, his whole chat was like, you can go watch a past broadcast. His whole chat is like 150, 200 people in there talking about me, and Seaw talking about me for a whole 30 minutes, bro. I never saw nothing like it. So I said, you know what? Seaw, I will play you for 3 million coins, and if I lose, I will delete my Twitch channel. That was my exact words, Jeremiah. I said, I will never stream again. He said, no,
Oh
let's just
shit!
play for fun. I said,
Oh
no, 3
shit!
mil, and I will never stream again if you beat me. He said, no, I just want to play you. So I'm like, whatever. I play him, I beat him, and then his whole chat, oh, you're going to duck the 3 mil wage. I'm like, why didn't you just wager me 3 mil on the first game? Like, so I'm like, you're not getting your re. I gave you your 750 viewers. Be thankful. Because if it wasn't for me, you wouldn't have that many viewers. You went from 200 to 700 within 10 minutes. So I told him to be thankful. I told him to leave my name out of his mouth. I blocked him on Twitch, everything. So I'm done with him. I mean, it's like done, but he just keeps running his mouth. I don't know why.
All right, so has CWOO ever beaten you?
No, he's 0-2 against me a month ago.
Okay,
We wagered
Okay.
on a month ago. We played on stream. He said Jmell sitting him up. He rage quit in the first half. And I was up
Okay.
14-7. I get a pick in my own like at my own 30-yard line, and then he rage quits and says it's auto flip is on. I can't do this no more.
Okay.
Then he quits.
Okay. So pretty much what you said. Okay. So the whole CWOOO thing is just at this point you're done with them. You beat them. It's over. The thing that's going to be interesting though is CWOOO has like you said, he has a pretty consistent amount of dedicated followers that are going to still troll you. That's going to still do certain things. Is there any way that you could possibly play CWOOO again? I already have people in the stream saying that you are ducking him. You got one win and that's it.
Ducking him. I told this man to play me for 3 million coins, and if I lose, I would delete my Twitch channel and never stream again. If you wanted me going, you would have took that, bro. He didn't take it. He ducked the 3 million wager because he knew what time it was. Then when he lost, he had to, you know what I'm saying? He had to look. He has about 200 dick riders in the chat, so he had to look good in front of them. Tell him to wager me 3 million. No, see, I'm done with you. You got yourself. He saw his 700 viewers and wanted to keep it going because he never had that much in the past 2 months. He will never get that. He'll never get that much again, ever, unless he's playing me, Problem, or in some type of big tournament, ever.
Okay, so as far as competitive Madden goes, have you played any other competitive Madden player that's actively playing right now?
I mean, I played Pony. I mean, yeah, and I played somebody named Royce. I don't know who that is.
Okay,
But,
so
I mean, 'cause he getting stream.
how did you match up against Madden 17's competitive players? Because right now, based on what you just told me, I'm going to take your word until I actually speak with CWOOO because I'm pretty sure I'm going to get him on soon. Look, bottom line is I'm a man that says what I feel, and I mean what I say. So I'm going to take a look. Pretty much what you said is the guy plays a whole lot of games, which that's the way Madden has changed the formula. You could play a whole lot of games, be a total bum, and still be ranked. Okay, so when you look at the other guys that you've played other than CWOOO, what do you have to, like, is he nowhere near those guys? Like, where is he?
CWOO is nowhere near those guys. CWOO,
okay.
99% of CWOO chat is better than him.
Okay, all right. Okay.
Like, I don't get why they even watch CWOO. They can create their own channels and do the same thing he does and be a lot better and be way more successful, but they choose to just ride his nuts. But I know that's on them.
Okay. Okay. All right. So as far as those other competitors
this
go,
dude said everybody play best of 3. See, that's people's problem. I'm not everybody. I don't care about being good at this game. I don't care about winning. You know what I'm saying? Okay. I come here. I entertain people. I pull viewers. We entertain. We turn up. That's all we do. This competitive scene care about winning too much, and that's why this competitive scene is low key about to die on Twitch. Twitch averages like 900 viewers a day for Madden, and then they wonder why they die because all they do is hate on people. If you're not Problem, CWOO, or Joe, they just hate on you, bro. Period.
Okay. All right. So so he's in the chat. I want you guys to be aware. Like he can choose. Like anybody that I interview, they usually in the chat. They can choose to answer whatever they want. He just addressed that. He's not everybody. He doesn't need to play a best out of 3. It doesn't matter. All right. So now that CWOO was out of the way and you don't care about competitive matter, the one thing that someone did DM me that I'm not going to disclose any names is the people that you do play. When you do wager, most of the time you beat them. And like you said, you're not really trying to be competitive. I have to ask you, what does that mean about Madden 17 if you're not a guy that, does the competitive scene, but for the most part, the individual did tell me, look, he wins most of the wagers that he plays. What does that say about Madden 17 in a competitive nature?
I'm just saying, like, because I'm not the best at the game. Like, obviously, if I spent a bunch of hours on this, like, because I've never labbed before, I never even labbed with other people, how to stop this, how to stop that. Like I said, last year I was trying to be good. Like I made it. I barely made it. Like I was like 74 in that salary cap tournament, so I didn't make the top 64. That's when I really started trying to grind Madden. But then I realized, like with this school and everything, I said, unless you coming in first or second or third place at these tournaments, you're not making no real money. Like you can grind a top 64, make it to Burbank, and if you come in like 8th place or 11th place, you're only getting like $5,000 or $10,000. Like, I mean, I guess that's okay, but for like I can get a lot more grinding this YouTube and stand focused on school and just doing my own thing on Twitch. And like people I beat, like Pony Montana, like I beat him like we played a best of 3 and I beat him 3-0, like 3 games to 0 for 600K. Like it's not like these, like I'm not saying these dudes are bad. I'm just saying I'm not no hoe at this game. Like I know what I'm doing, just like they know what they're doing at the end of the day. Like obviously there are
Okay.
people better because they play a lot and they laugh more, but I'm not no hoe at this game. And CWOOO definitely isn't a competitive player. I can tell you that. Definitely
So,
isn't, bro.
so you're saying he's not? You just said he isn't a competitive player.
He's not.
Okay, he's not.
I think people on the competitive scene loves him because like after they get bullshit about EA and get fucked over, they can go to his stream and laugh when he rages. So I think that's just like a comfort zone they can go to just laugh at somebody while they're not grinding for the tournament. But at the end of the day, he's not competitive.
Okay, all right. So, going forward. Okay, I don't know if you want to address this right here because I'm pretty sure that he's blitz. He's saying something about you using the game that you played against Pawnee as merit. So I'm pretty sure he's going to probably go and guys are going to go and use what you're saying even before this video is released.
I mean, no, me and Pony cool. Like Pony's streaming right now. Me and Pony's cool. Like that's my.
Okay,
that's
no,
my
I'm
dude,
just making
like,
sure because this is the way it works. Somebody says something about somebody else, and then I'm not with the
Blitz
bullshit.
he gonna build whatever his name is. Blitz gonna go on people. Pony, he was trying to say he beat you, so he's good. Pony gonna say
Yeah,
he
yeah,
did beat me.
yeah. Okay, all right,
I
okay.
mean, because
So
Pony not with the drama. Like Blitz is like sitting in my chat, sitting in the chat, ride my nuts because his master
okay,
Seaw lost, and he needs to
okay,
just hold. They both need to hold the L and step. That's it.
okay. No, I'm just making sure because like that's the way that a lot of people try. Whenever anybody get along any kind of way, there's always someone that tries to infiltrate and try to. Oh, he said this, he said that. So I'm just making sure that you see that. All right. So going forward for the future, what are your plans as far as continuing to wager with people that are also Twitch streamers? Because it seems as if drama just follows you everywhere you go. So no matter what you do, no matter how you're trying to help people, do whatever you do, whatever collab, whatever you're doing. What is the future for Jmell going forward as far as playing other Twitch streamers?
Like basically, I might be unless I was cool with you before everything. Like, let me just read you these whispers Seaw sent to me. Like, and I can even let me just read you these whispers because in his chat thing he was so real last night, and it's crazy how he basically played all they ass in these whispers. But we gonna let that go. Like, now I'm gonna it's just crazy. He basically said, okay, he said, good game. I'm sorry I can't control my chat. I don't think that they hate you, but if we host each other, both of our streams and YouTube can get big. But I can't control my chat, man. I deleted all the commands they made about you. His exact words. After he started all that BS. That's when he goes and say and whisper me. I didn't whisper him back. I didn't whisper him back. I did not whisper him back. Then he comes back and say, I'm cool though, GG. You got mad at me because I didn't control my chat. I can't control them. I took the commands away. I didn't respond. He said, good game, no hard feelings. And then I didn't respond. And then he said, thank you for the 200 followers, though. If you put the video up on YouTube, make sure you tag my YouTube name, CWOOO92. I said, like, my exact word was, fuck you. I hope everything goes well. God bless 100. And I left it at that. Like basically, so he fronted for his whole chat, calling me this. But then you go and basically throw them under the bus, and then you basically ask me for a host, and then you basically ask me to tag your channel in my video. Like what? I'm not even gonna upload that video, bro. It's so crazy. What's wrong with people?
But now that you just said that, I have to ask you this question because, like you said, it's all about entertainment. So, do you think he's just putting on a show?
Yeah, he put on a show. That whole thing last night was a show. I told him, Seaw, if you beat me, I will give you 3 million coins, and I will delete my Twitch channel. That was my exact. I said I will never stream again. He didn't want to do that because he knew what time it was. That was an easy 3 million coins for me.
Okay, all right. So, okay, but the reason that I'm saying it is because you right now are really like you're done with CWOOO, and the reason behind it I'm seeing is because did he take it too far as is there a limit with him? Like what's happening there? Because it is entertainment.
Just like,
but
we could have been cool and had like a little rivalry. Like a lot of people got rivalries on Twitch or whatever. Like yeah, I mean they cool, but like they low key hate each other when they play Madden. I could have done that. I didn't care. Like look. CWOOO has a brand new setup. He asked me everything to get to be able to set up a stream. I whispered this man. His whole OBS setup is because of me. I said you need this laptop. You need this and this and this, and you need this. So then this nigga said, okay. Then he whispered me, okay, I got everything. It should be here Thursday. And once it got here, he set everything up. I helped him set everything up. Because I thought we was cool. Because I thought we settled it like a week and a half ago. I'm like, all right, let's just be cool, whatever. So I sent him all the stuff to the computer. I helped him out. But then, like, if we going to have a rivalry or whatever and just play on Twitch as a friendly thing, just let it be that. But every time I'm not in the stream or I'm not on Twitch, he goes and just start ranting about me. Jmell's a view bot, he buys subs. If I'm a view bot, why are you asking to get hosted by bots? Why are you asking to get hosted by people from Egypt? Why would you want bots? Like, if you literally, he begged me 8 straight times to host him, 8 straight streams. Like, and it's crazy, bro.
Okay, so all right, so like I have to clarify, because that's what I'm saying. Pretty much, he get under a different premise. Like he made himself seem as a friend when he's like a wolf in sheep clothing. Is that what you're saying?
Exactly.
Okay.
Exactly.
Okay.
Like, look, if you watch his past broadcast, bro, and you would like just go to the part where like he put his whole camera in full screen, Jemiah, and talked about me for 30 straight minutes. 30 straight minutes talking about me, and his chat talking about me too. Like, I never saw that much hate. Like, I literally, someone was like, go watch his past broadcast. I was lying. I was just dying laughing because there was so many people talking shit in CWOOO for 30 straight minutes. Wasn't even in there, Jemiah. I went into the stream when I was at Walmart, and I was like, what's wrong with these? I was just like, what's wrong with these people, bro? Like, and then at that point I realized this is more than just, oh, he's a view bot. Like, they really genuinely hate. They just don't want to see me win at that point. That's when I knew that was real.
Okay, so what? Like I said, see, we both understand. Like, I actually had this situation happen recently with one of my mods. Like, I don't know if people don't understand limits. Like, it's certain things that you just don't do. I don't know if you've ever had that conversation with Seaw, like, yo, maybe you should do it this way. And that's the reasoning behind it, because it just seems like he's just doing what sells, in my opinion. That you right now are helping him sell. He doesn't really know how to justify the actual way he wants to do it, but this is working because drama in the Madden community is must-see TV. So in his defense, before I actually speak to him, that's why I'm going devil's advocate. What if this is the only way CWOOO knows? I don't think CWOOO walks around and calls people a faggot. I think that the things that he does is all for show. And I think that the people that sub to him, his loyal people, understand that. Is it because you don't understand that that's just what he does for show, or you just don't give a fuck what he's doing? You don't play that game. Like, what is it?
I mean, I just don't like fake people, bro. Like anybody who know me, I don't do fake. I don't do nothing fake. Like, if you gonna cap, you can cap and say Jmell not good. He look like this. I don't care about that. But don't tell me you cool with me. Like, I'm about to post something in the chat. This is what he said to me after the slide video. If you see that, I watch your reaction video. I respect it. I won't say anything else. But then you still say, oh, he view buying and buying stuff. You gonna say one thing to me, but you fake to all your fans. So. And then he was like, so he basically doing that because everybody else don't like me. So he don't want to seem like the odd man out and be like, oh, Jmell cool, because then they'd be like, no, he's not. So he just go with the crowd. He's a follower. I don't do fake people. I don't do followers, bro. That's exactly why I didn't give him a rematch. I gave you 500 viewers. You went up to 700. But you're a fake. You're a phony, bro. You're a follower. I will never give nobody that much. Like, I only gave him that one game just to shut him up, and that was it.
Okay, so come on, bro. What if he comes on and he says, I thought Jmell understands that it's all entertainment. That's what we do. A lot of people, this is the excuse that a lot of people, either private message me on YouTube about you or whatever. Like, I'm talking about old school guys. Like I said, this is what it is, bruh. If somebody calls me, like I had a lot of these guys calling Dubby, fucking Joel, a lot of these guys. Me, I'm very, very serious about dudes' personal information. I will never give out anybody's information. So when people message me, they know me. I've been around a very, very long time. I'm very, very serious about that because that's just me. I don't play that game. So a lot of people have asked me, Jmell being a new dude in the area, just of Madden, a lot of people are going to hate him just for that. But other people additionally say he has to learn how to play the game. And when they say that, I remember going back to before you started, you got partnered on Twitch, and I told you congratulations. I told you even before that, be careful with how you do it. People don't understand limits. Remember, I said all that shit to you, just straight honest. Yeah. Like, look, this is what it is. They're asking me, like, look, is somebody letting him understand that people view entertainment differently? So it's not like it's going to be something of the norm, because obviously you're a person of color. CWOOO is he's a white male. It's going to be a disconnect because you guys are not really friends, and the way that he portrays himself for his stream, it's kind of expected that that's the way that he's going to approach you. Not that he means any hostility, because obviously he's secretly, whispering you the opposite. and he's probably just trying to he's probably trying to tell you in other words. But you remember, you got to understand, a lot of people can't really translate into words what they're trying to do. So maybe he can't be as a man and say, look, yo, Jmell, it's gonna seem like disrespect, but it's not. But it is what it is. This is what I'm pretending to be. Because like I said, people have sent me other information about CWOO that if I do get him on, I'm gonna ask him about it because it's ridiculous. But they also say that's what he's doing to promote his brand. So I need to ask you that. If he was to tell you, yo, Jmell, look, it's all for show. This is what we're doing. This is how we do it. Would you be able to stomach that? Because you yourself said you don't really care about much. It's all entertainment. So what if that's his form of entertainment?
Well, I mean, that's his form of entertainment, but that's not helping me at the end of the day. His whole chat, 99% of his chat don't like me. But at the end of the day, he's growing and they eat. You know what I'm saying? I tried to come on the scene. Like, you know what I'm saying? I first started streaming on Twitch. I was at like 8,000 subscribers on YouTube. So at first I was averaging like 60, 70 viewers. When I first, like my first stream, I was like, all right, I'm at 60, 70 viewers. And then we hit 20K by New Year's. Boom. 12 days later, I gained like 12,000 subs in 12 days. Boom, we start hitting 100, 200 viewers. And then we hit 30K. Then we start hitting 300 viewers. Then we hit 35K and 40K. Then we start getting 4, 5, 600 viewers. Then that's when the day I passed problem, that's when everybody really fucking start going in on me. Oh, you're by da, 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 da. And now I'm at 49,000 subs and we about to hit 50K either today or tomorrow. Like we like 400 subs away. So I don't know if that's gonna be today or tomorrow. But like I said, I tried to help everybody. I tried to help Joe set up a YouTube channel. I helped CWOO get his whole setup. I told him I would help him with his YouTube channel a month ago. I said, bro, I'll play wagers with you, whatever, to get it off the ground. You ain't gonna be able to grow by yourself. He was like, oh, all right, that's cool, whatever. I helped Pony start a YouTube channel. Pony the only one that listened to me. I tried to help everybody, but they don't. Oh, he's a new kid, and then people start saying you don't host other people, you don't show respect, you need to earn your stripes. Da 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 da. You just think you can come on the scene and you're better than everyone. You bash on the competitive community. And they like all I said. Here was my exact words. I'm arguing with CWOO, and I said, CWOO, you played 300. I said, you know, like the game and get no money, CWOO. And they said, oh, you talking about all of us now. Because I was talking about one person. So I'm like, all right, they got it at that point. They don't know how to comprehend. Obviously, they ain't take grammar classes in a while, so they don't know comprehension. Nothing I can do about that. So basically,
remember,
now that I'm eating, and now I'm just done with the hate, bro. At that point, it's just like, look, we gonna keep eating. So I'm like this. Like I said, this Twitch competitive community is only get like 900 viewers a day. In 2 months, they're gonna be at 600, 700 viewers. Especially when the tournament over, like it's gonna be dead. So while they still playing money games or doing their thing, trying to hate on everybody, like eventually, because I stream for entertainment. People don't watch me for the Madden challenge. Because once this competitive salary cap tournament shit is over, no one's gonna be watching Madden in the summertime. They just not. So we still gonna eat. And they can hate from the bottom, bro. I tried to help them. They didn't want to jump on it. They didn't want the help. All they do is hate. On every stream I go in, I just sit and watch the stream. My name come up, a bunch of hate. So I'm like, I'm done with it. So I'm gonna keep eating, and they keep trying to stand in front of a moving train like they gonna stop me. It's like 70 people who does not like me in this community, and they think standing in front of a moving train is gonna fucking stop me. They keep getting their ass ran over and wonder why.
All right. So either way, right now, even with everything that I just said about CWOO's character, whatever he's doing, whatever acting show he's doing, you're saying right now to everybody that's listening and who's going to be watching this video that you have no interest in dealing with this man CWOO at all.
No. Okay. Like I said, they just going. I'm just gonna let him die down. Like I'm not even gonna really say nothing about no more after this because like they slowly dying down. They know that. But at the end of the day, when they get when CWOO gonna have like 120 viewers in the summer. And no one really gonna be doing nothing really gonna be popping. But I'm stuck because once we start breaking 1K followers a stream, they really gonna hate me because no one's gonna pass me at that point. No, I'm gonna every time they click on Madden on Twitch, they're gonna see me at the top, and that's gonna hurt them. Like at the end of the day. So once we start breaking 1K, it's a done deal for these dudes.
Okay, all right, and that's pretty much what I wanted to get to the bottom of, to understand like what the whole. What everything's going to entail, because now that we've already spoke about problem in a separate interview. So now that you just said that, obviously you're doing YouTube, you're having success on YouTube, you're doing Twitch, you're having success on Twitch. When you're saying you're going to be on the top of Twitch for entertainment with Madden, a lot of people are not going to like that. You understand that?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because so no, they still got this idea that people want to watch people spam nickel blitz back and forth. Like that's boring. Like why do you think people only go in those games at the fourth quarter? No one wants to watch you spam nickel blitz, then watch him spam nickel blitz, watch you spam PA shot teams, then watch the other dude spam PA shot teams or bunch or Z spot. I'm not knocking these competitive players like because that's what they got to do to win. Like at the end of the day, that's the most popular defense. I respect these competitive dudes. That's what they don't get. Playing that many games and trying to grind for a tournament, I respect it because I had to grind for YouTube. But at the end of the day, you need to be entertained at some point. Like you entertainment will always sell because like I would rather enjoy watching those money games when they close, but I would rather sit in Pretty Boy Fredo's stream or like somebody like Cash or somebody like who else we stream like even GamingPowerHouse because entertainment sales at the end of the day. Like you can only do so much with Nickel Blitz and Z Spot. So when Twitch when all these kids do start coming to Twitch, they're gonna find the most entertaining person. So CWOOO will get some more viewers because like a lot of people gonna find him entertaining just to rage. So like these two kids naturally coming to Twitch, CWOOO is gonna grow a little bit because like these kids are gonna be entertained by him. That's just facts. But at the end of the day, they looking for entertainment. Like there's 400,000 kids who watches Lost and Unbound draft chance video. There's 400,000 kids who would rather watch somebody draft the highest overall team in draft champs. Not even play the game. They draft in the team, and these kids love that. They don't feel like watching Nickel Blitz and Z Spot no more, bro.
Okay, but keep in mind, see, look, like I said, most of the guys that are here with me in this stream right now, they know, like I said, I've been a part of this community for a very, very long time. I'm making sure that you are very cognizant of the fact that when you say Nickel Blitz and you say Z Spot, there are very, very highly prideful, predominant people that watch my videos that are old school dudes that are actively involved in the challenge that are going to now be pissed off that you're saying that.
I mean, they shouldn't be pissed off. Like I said, I don't knock them, but like they have to do that. If I was playing for that much amount of money, I would spam the shit out of this. If it's working, I will spam the shit out of it. Especially 150K on the line, I won't stop running G Spot or Nickel Blitz. But these kids want entertainment at the end of the day. Like eventually, like especially if you start blowing somebody out, y'all both spam Nickel Blitz, they're gonna click off your stream and go to the next stream. It's just like that. So when people come in my stream, first of all my stream starts off, we play music videos, we get turned. I got them spamming shit because I got to keep them as active as possible, and I try to talk to them as much as possible. They're like, oh, you just play head to head because I'm not worried about winning the game. I talk to my chat. I'm looking at the chat more than I'm looking at the game. And people don't get that. You need to, like, in order to grow your fan base, these competitive, like, Twitch, people on Twitch don't get that. It's not about being good anymore. You can be good and win 150,000, but you're not going to be good and pull 1,000 viewers a stream. It's just not going to happen unless you problem.
Yeah. Okay. And that's what I wanted to bring up to end this discussion because obviously you had the issue with Problem, right? And then, Problem then went on to retweet something that, you had an issue with Sly, who put out an exposed video against you. You later put out a video pretty much squashing that whole situation. When you say that you're going to be the name to click on, again, Problem is a name that comes up. He's a guy that's not going to be fond of the fact that you're saying these things. And he also has watched the podcast that we had the interviews with. He's had several messages said about that. They're not too happy that you're saying these things. So when you're saying it about CWOOO, that's going to be one thing. But when you're saying that you are going to be the guy, there's a lot of other people that are now going to probably be very, very upset, with and try to assist other people that you already know, the 70 guys that you say that out of everybody else, in the world that doesn't hate you, that they're going to try to make sure that people understand that you're either fake, you're view bot, and you do it. So more of this shit is going to come. How exactly, do you?
Right? If these people were big, like have big YouTube channels, like if CWOOO had like 30,000 subs on YouTube and he's like pitting in every video, Jmell view bots, whatever, I might be scared because like a lot of these kids watch all the like a lot of these kids know most of the Madden YouTubers. Like if 30,000 people watch CWOOO video and see him saying Jmell the view bot, then I might be like, oh shit, okay, then this might hurt me because now he messing with the YouTube community, but they don't get. Like, that's why I had to react to Sly's video, because a lot of people was like, Jmell, like, a lot of myself, like, Jmell, this dude saying this, so I had to make a video. They're like, YouTube can really fuck you up. They don't get, YouTube is a lot bigger than Twitch. If you slander somebody, especially, y'all see what I did, I made a reaction video about Sly and everything. My subs went to his channel, and he has 2,000 dislikes on almost every video, or 1,000 dislikes. Because that you could really kill somebody's channel if you slander their name on YouTube. But on Twitch, They keep telling they little like Steve got 100 viewers in his stream. Jmell view by the. You think you first of all, none of them people are subscribed to my channel. Second of all, no matter what they do on Twitch, you cannot put a dent in 50,000 subscribers. Like you're not going to convince all of them that I'm viewed by, no matter how much time you say it, no matter how much time you spread the hate. If this game was big on Twitch and we average maybe 10,000 viewers a day, maybe you can hurt my name, but 900 viewers a day ain't gonna hurt me.
Okay.
Period.
No. Listen. The one thing that everybody should always know: numbers don't lie. So that I understand as far as that goes. And as you said before, the kid's gonna want to see more entertainment. So the issue that's gonna happen, like I said, right now when this video is out, the reason that I do it the way that I do it, and I interview you this way because a lot of people, I have over 100,000 people that download my podcast, monthly. So these people are gonna want to know why you feel that you will be that guy over Problem, Mr. Golden Sports, all this, because these guys are gonna. That's how the community is. Nobody. It's not about CWOO right now. You see, because CWOO's good, like you said. CWOO eventually, maybe people will say, you know what, I'm tired of hearing this guy say this. I'm tired of hearing say that's gonna happen. But these other, like Golden Sports is big on YouTube as well. Things like that. That's where the disconnect comes in. So, what is your viewpoint on the fact that it may be kind of spinned by even people that are in here right now that are saying, yo, why are you saying it about CWOO? CWOO's better than you. And then they could probably, with the way the community is, that's what I'm saying. Because remember, I started this video off by saying it's big enough for everybody to eat. But everybody doesn't view it that way. So they're going to try to find and nitpick a way to stop the new boy. Like you said, you're going to be at 50K either today or tomorrow. I always tell you, since you were at whatever you were at, when you were in the 20,000s, yo, keep grinding. Congratulations on all your success. That's just me. Other individuals are not happy to see other people getting money. So you realize that it's going to be much bigger than CWOO after this. How do you approach the people that are going to be they're going to conspire to pretty much come after you with this? That's ultimately what's going to happen.
I already saw it in one person chat. Like I watched the past broadcast with CWOO, and literally one of his mobs was like, yo, let's go report Jmell Twitch and YouTube channel. And they started like posting my links, and like people were actually saying I just did this to every video. Like, but no matter what they can't. At the end of the day, I just feel like the more they hate, it's only helping me. And like CWOO, no matter if I won or lost that game, he won yesterday. Like at the end of the day, I might have won that game, but he won the overall. The bigger picture, he won. His viewers spiked up. He gained 200 followers. His viewers spiked up 500 viewers. At the end of the day, he won. So, but I only gave him that one game just to shut him and that whole chat up. Because I just wanted to get them heated and leave. Like it's just like when you arguing with a girl, Jemiah, and you drop a bomb on her ass and leave her there and just walk out the door. That's exactly. They were just left looking stupid.
But also, I don't know if you up on the old school way when you drop the bomb, then you come back on and then you tear the pussy up too. You know what I'm saying? Like that's like you reverse fuck their mind twice. I don't know if you don't ever go back into the door after you drop the bomb. Just asking.
I mean, not with them because like I know that this gonna hurt them a lot worse, especially now that I done beat their master, and then now that they're all mad, they still talking about it. And in every Twitch stream I went to, I just sit there and watch my name come up. They start talking about it. Like I said, they heated, so that's all I'm happy about. Because like they gonna be mad. Like the worst thing is to be mad and watch somebody you don't like have success, especially after hating them. That's the worst thing in the world, and that's exactly what they're going through, and it hurts.
Yeah, and that's why I said initially, continue to do what you do, continue to be who you are, and like I said, as much as you have to harden your heart, just make sure that it's not hardened for everyone. That's the thing about it. You. When you first started, your heart was just open to everybody. You just going wild. You're like, yo, bro, I'm helping this, whatever like that. You saw that regardless of what you try to do, just based on the way that you started to gain success, everybody's not happy. So now you're slowly becoming like that concrete heart type dude. All I'm saying is, I see what you're doing for Pawnee and all these other guys like that. I'm just saying, don't lose that. Because everybody has to have a little bit of that.
Here's what I tell people. Like, if you ain't starve with me, you're not going to eat with me, period. So like Jemiah, when I was only at 15, 20K subs, you was like he grind on anything they gonna hate. It's like you cool. I host you whenever we can do class, whatever you ask. Boom, I do a video when I get free. Easy. Pony was there since like 8K subs. I came in Pony stream. Everybody was hating. He said, "No, Jmell cool. Me and Pony been boys. I will host him whatever. ESPN. He will get a host whenever. Meta will get a host whenever. Supreme will get a host whenever. Underdog will get a host whenever. There's only about 9 people in this community I really fuck with that streams like consistently that I will ever help do anything with. The rest of these people, no. That's it. That's just how that goes.
And like I said, at the end of the day, you already know. Like, look, bro, you hit me up, whatever. Like, look, it doesn't matter who the person is. Anybody will tell you. Remember, when I first started, like I said, my issues with a lot of the people in the community when I started, they did exactly what they threatened to do to you. But remember, when I was going at these dudes on YouTube, I didn't have nearly the amount of subs that I have now or where you are right now. But I don't care, bruh. See, the thing about me, I view the internet world like I view my real life. And I know dudes can't talk to me in real life the way that they act on the internet. So I went in a different, I went straight hood on a lot of dudes, IMAV, Cooper, everybody like that. They never responded to me because my outreach in the world is very, very vast. So they understood that through other different people, but it didn't work for YouTube because that's what it was. And like I said, the same way you're saying about the entertainment, I had to learn that also because my mind doesn't work like that. Like I'm really trying to duff somebody out. So what you're saying is pure fact. And the way that you're approaching it is pure fact. And I do believe that you're going to be very, very successful at what you do. But at the same time, remember that whole shit about them trying to attack you, stuff like that. Pretty much, I have a relationship based very, very strongly with YouTube because of what they tried to do to me. Because like I told you in previous interviews, they tried to get my channel shut down. Like I was going for like a week. But through that and fighting for my channel and fighting, you know, when I'm having Madden Massive, I had 30K, Cooper had like 30-something K, all that kind of shit. I gained relationship with individuals that work for YouTube. So everything that they're doing to you, I'm just making sure because you're a smart individual. You about to graduate, you know, you said next year, right, from college? Yeah, so you know what I'm saying? Like you're going to be a successful individual regardless. And that's what I'm saying. To see a young man of color come up and do what you're doing, that's from the heart. Like when I saw you doing like grinding, doing your thing, I want you to be successful. I just also want you to be prepared because people don't understand that you don't have to be something that they want you to be. You can be yourself and still be successful. And that's what's really killing them about you because you're not changing anything. You don't give a F and you're continuing not to give a F and you're still gaining success. People can't deal with that. So a lot of the things that you said today is going to be spun back around at you crazy fast because everybody's going to use it as an excuse to attack you. And that's why I said the biggest thing about you that I respect, you don't back down. Like you didn't have to say this because you know that people are going to try to use this against you. But again, you don't give a F. And that's why, like I said, I've interviewed people that I don't talk to, that I can't be friends, whatever, because I've always kept it open for everyone, regardless, because I can keep it professional, say what you got to say, whatever like that. But you know that with the way that your success has just went crazy over the last 3-4 months, it's going to be at least 98% of what has made you big with Madden, of those people that are going to try to attack you. That's just pure fact. Nobody wants to see you do what you're doing and then talk about it. So that's exactly what's, you know what I'm saying? That's what you're doing. And that's what's going to be the major issue. Nothing else. So as you go forward, like you're saying, you're done with CWOO, but remember, a lot of the people that are modded to CWOO, a lot of the people that he has as mods, a lot of people that are sub to him, they have the air of other individuals, the Problem Rights, the other guys, that they're going to use whatever you're doing. Whatever fuck you got people view botting from hell, like the devil view botting you and shit. They're going to make up whatever they can and try to come together however they can. So that's why I asked you, are you ready to deal with everything that they're doing? You went into an EA Sports chat, bro. Like I think it was like 2 weeks ago when I saw you in there. And I never seen a chat attack one individual like I saw them do you. And like you said, that's only getting your name out there more. That's only making you blow up more, faster. But at the same time, it still has a negative impact on you. Like,
I mean, it does, but it's only like I said, EA, this game is dying. So EA only had about 3,000 people in that chat. And most of them was grown men who was watching from Facebook or YouTube. So I didn't really care about that. But like I said, if it was someone like Toke or Anto the Boss on their live streams on YouTube or videos saying Jmell this and that, then I got to worry because a lot of my subs are sub to them people. So then I'm like, okay. But like I said, this Twitch Madden scene they can't, like if I had when I had 8,000 subs on YouTube and I was only getting 60 viewers, I can be like, okay, they can do something because like a lot of my 60 viewers watch their stream. So if they just get 30 people to believe that, okay, Jmell is fake, then I lose half my viewers. But at this point, they can't touch me. Like, and most of my viewers, like I said, I only want people to watch me if they real. Like I tell people all the time in every video, if you believe, if you ever doubted that I view bot, if you ever believed anything for a second or doubted me for a second, unsub for me. It's not about subs for me. I want every one of my subs to be real. Like I want them to be like, no matter what, okay, I know Jmell is real. So if they hear something, they're not gonna be two-faced and like, oh, Jmell view bots? Oh my god, he's such this and this. Because that's what a lot of people do. I didn't know Jmell did that without even asking me, and then they just flip on me like that. I said, just unsub for me. I block people in my comment section who ask me stuff like, Jmell, do you view bot? It's starting to look a little fishy. I literally blocked them and forced them to unsub for me because once I blocked them on YouTube, they unsub them from my channel automatically. I had to block like 30, 40 people who this is a little fishy. Like, I don't care if you sub to me or not. Bye. Like, I'm done with y'all. Like, I don't do no fake stuff at the end of the day.
I totally agree with. Okay, all right. I totally agree with that. So, like I said, Jmell definitely has spoken his mind. He's let it be clear. I'm pretty sure that a lot of the individuals here are going to let everybody, know what happened today. It's going to be more of a situation that's going to blow back probably with somebody else very, very soon. I have an idea in mind about what's about to happen, but like I said, you got to be prepared. I always try to be prepared. Just like, well, who was that? Was that Scar in The Lion King? Like, be prepared, that song. I always try to be prepared, bruh. And the dude already said what he had to say. Again, for everybody that's hating on him and stuff like that, I have no reason to hate on Jmell at all. And I said that from the beginning, even when they were going their hardest. Like, look, the dude has not done anything that has, that has shown me that he's doing something that somebody else is not doing on another platform on YouTube. So there's no reason, all these tags, viewbot, like all that's BS, bro. Whichever way you can get it, go get your money. I don't care. Like, bro, at some point, all of you people are going to realize that in the world, most people that are successful, they took a chance. And sometimes that chance, a lot of people didn't like it, but they fine right now. So Jmell took his chance. He's doing well. You guys should start to wish him a little bit of success instead of so much hate. And I'm going to let this man go back on. I want him to go to his big booty chick at Walmart and go have a good time. I want to thank you for coming through, though. Oh, you ain't going back to Walmart with the big booty chick, bro?
No, I need to say one more thing.
Oh, say it.
Yeah, okay, so basically, I'm gonna just tell you like shit like this because it's a lot of people. Like I watched the past broadcast. There's a lot of people in the chat in CWOO's chat replay. I thought was cool that I literally had to ban 70 people in my chat last night because I was just like, all right, here's how we're gonna handle this. I'm gonna look at this past broadcast. Whoever say anything about me, I'm gonna just copy and paste their name. They ban just like that. There was a bunch of people that like basically who I thought was cool in my stream who say stuff like, well, Jmell, I'm cool with both of y'all, but at the end of the day, I don't get involved in stuff like that. Like, I just had to go through so many people and ban about 60, 70 people. Because, like I said, I don't care. You losing viewers when you ban them. I don't care about viewers at the end of the day. Like I said, I had $200 left. Like, I stopped talking to my mom. I was in college at ONU. I had $200 left. Stopped talking to my mom. She took away my loans. I'm like, I don't know how I'm going to go to school now, whatever. So I was living in the college dorm, basically. So then, basically, I had $200. And my ex was like, oh, you can just save up, get an apartment after this, whatever. I said, no, I literally bought a laptop. I bought a $200 laptop, and I asked my girlfriend to borrow money for it, and Elgato. And then now, fucking 50,000 subs later, we sitting here because I grinded my ass off, and I did nothing. But look, I grinded my ass off. I stayed true to myself. I didn't do none of that fake bullshit. And at the end of the day, I'm humble, and that's why I give back so much. I gave away 3 consoles to my subs. That's damn near $1,000 within the last 3 weeks. 3 consoles, and I gave away millions of coins. But no, just because I know I'm blessed to be in the position I'm in. It's not too many YouTube channels who gained 50,000 subs in 2 months. Like that shit, and that's why a lot of people are doubting. Oh, he's buying subs. Like I said, I built this from the ground up off $200, and now I tried to get back. They didn't want to take it, so now, like I said, if he wasn't with me before, it's fuck him. But I'm gonna still be with everybody else. But at the end of the day, it's so many people who switch up on me who say they cool with everybody, and then they'll be in my chat, and then they'll go to CWOO chat and say a whole bunch of shit. And like I said, that's why I had to ban them. So now from here, I'm not really going to address the situation no more. I'm not going to give it no more attention. I'm going to stream. We're going to turn up. I'm going to turn off my streaming. If one of my dudes are streaming, I'm going to host them, period. I'm not going to, like, the rest of this stuff, people trying to get a game, play W, play Young Kid. Like, Young Kid tried to play me for $5,000 after I beat CWOO Jemai. So I'm like, no, it's no more of that. We don't care about money. I don't care about none of that. We're going to keep eating, and that's how it go. Like, y'all can do y'all thing with the competitive scene, but we still going to eat and grow. And if they don't want to hop on board, they don't want to hop on board. And that's how that go.
So do you want to, now that you said that, and like I said, that's a great story. Like I said, much more, that's definitely blessings and definitely believing in yourself. As you, with this situation the way it is right now, though, moving forward, like you just said, like people switched up on you. Do you want to name some of those individuals, or you just banning them and it's over?
Let's see. But it's so many people. Like the top of my head right now, I don't know if y'all know him. His name like D Rose 23. I thought he was a real cool dude. Like I played him in Pony's $70 tournament. He beat me in like a DC game. Then he straight told me, I was like, bro, D Rose, you in here just to troll me or what? He was like, oh no, I'm just he was like, no, I'm cool. I'm cool with everybody. I don't really get involved now. I said, all right, cool. I thought he was a cool dude. I even gave the dude $100K because I made him wait for a wager. I thought he was a real cool dude. But then you go look at CWOOO chat. He says, oh, he just a wannabe pretty boy, Fredo, Cash, nasty. He this, he that. I'm like, all right, you.
Oh wow. Okay.
It's just so many other people like in it, even like, and it just, bro, I can't. It's a lot of people I can name, but I can't even like think of them straight. But there's so many people like you see, like someone named VY Electrify. I think you know who that is. I think
he was one of my mods. He went wild on me last week.
He would say what's up to me every time I come to your stream. Oh, what's up, Jmell? I thought it was cool. I go into somebody else's chat. He talking shit about me.
Oh wow!
I go in CWOOO chat. Some of my viewers, like some of the kids that come over from YouTube, was in CWOOO stream saying, we be donating Jmell these coins, and Jmell never does giveaway." I just gave a kid 3 kids a brand new Xboxes and PlayStations. So I'm like, all right, I don't care how old you are, you banned. And then they whisper me, Jmell, why am I banned? Then I screenshot them exactly what they said. Oh, I was just saying that just to be this. I don't care. It's fake. Bye.
Wow. That's wow. Okay. So pretty much, you're experiencing some of the bad things that come with success, and it happens. It happens, bro. That's pretty sad though. That's pretty sad when you got dudes that you think are real dudes in your stuff, and then they go there and you see it and they don't know that you're watching it and you're gonna go back and look. I don't like that, bro. I don't like that that even happened with some of the individuals that you just named. That's very unfortunate, bro. Like on some real shit, but like I've seen worse. And hopefully, the more you grow, the less you'll have to see it because you're going to lock yourself away from it, like you're saying. But I'm glad that you brought that up, bro, about dudes doing like go on both streams and do whatever like that. Because the one thing anybody can say about me, I'm consistent, bro. And I'm consistent. Because I'll tell you straight up, like, yo, Jmell, what the fuck, bro? And you'll tell me, yo, Gmias, what the fuck? That's what I like.
With the Cooper situation, and like when I got Amada, I straight up said, Gmias, like, yo, talk to me. I didn't go in somebody else's chat, Gmias, this, and this, or somebody else's chat, and then we find, you know what I'm saying? I'm not like that. I went straight to your stream. I said, yo, what's good with it? Then we talked, and then we settled it out.
And that took your respect level up right there, like from that, because a lot of dudes would have just took the other route. And like I said, it is what it is, however it goes, but it's just, like I said, with IMAV, my issue is not with IMAV. You know what I'm saying? And people don't understand. Like, I could target somebody from the crew and not care about somebody else. You know what I'm saying? Like, I want the one. Cooper, that motherfucker is synonymous with Lucifer himself. So, it don't really matter what else is going on, everybody else in the world, whatever like that. That's just my personal thing. I don't got a problem with IMAV, Golden Sports, all those other dudes. Even though they were all surrounded with each other, I can see and understand why they would help defend each other. I understand all that because, it's his homie, whatever like that. But it's just the fact that, like I said, he's my target. That's my dude. So anybody else, I don't give a fuck. You know what I'm saying? But that was the one thing that really bothered me. And, we addressed it. We spoke about it. You know what I'm saying? And you did your thing. I did my thing. And now we still can talk right now like how, men should be able to build. Yeah. And that's what I'm saying. As long as we can keep our communication open, nobody can really touch it. Because it's like somebody will come into my stream and you're not there. Yo, Jmell said this about you, Gmias. I'm going to ban that person. Because until you tell me that you said it, you didn't say it. That's just me. So I don't know how people do that shit. And like I said, it's never gonna be like that for me because there's no reason to be like that. Because we're all men, bro.
The problem thing, here's what they said. One of my subs sent me a picture, right? Of one of Problem YouTube channel. He typed in my name or whatever, and I was like tagging the 2 videos. It was like, I don't know, it was like this website you can type in and see what videos I was tagged in. So he sent me that screenshot because I was on my display capture reading everything that was going down because Problem started subtweeting. I didn't say nothing. I never said anything about Problem. All Problem said was Woo Crickets or something about ViewBot, whatever. I didn't respond to Problem. I still didn't speak to him at this point. I didn't say nothing about him. Somebody sent me a screenshot of his YouTube channel with my tag. I brought it up on stream. I said, who sent me this? Dude typed in the channel like that was me. I found that. I said, oh, what site you find it on? He said, whatever. So then I clicked out the picture, didn't say nothing. And they told Problem, Jmell said you use him for clout, blah, 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 blah. That was the, and then Problem tweeted, oh, Jmell said I used him for clout. Like, look, Problem, I got nothing against him. I still respect the dude. All he had to do was watch my past broadcast and see I said absolutely nothing about you.
Yeah,
Somebody sent me a picture. I looked at the picture, I clicked off, and I went back to Twitter. But then you want to say, oh, he said I'm a clout chaser. I didn't say nothing. Just watch the past broadcast. That's why, like, people like Jmell, this person was saying this in CWOO stream. I didn't say anything until I watched CWOO past broadcast and saw it for myself. Just like you said. I'm not going to ever just listen to somebody and go start subtweeting or go on a rant about it. I never said anything about Problem. I brought up a picture, left it at that. I didn't say he's clout chasing. Like obviously he gets more viewers than me. I don't say shit like clout chasing or someone's clout chasing me unless it was CWOO. And that's what people don't get, bro.
Okay, like but exactly like how you just said it. I don't know what happened with that. You know, I've spoken to Problem sometimes on Twitter and shit like that, but I just think what happened with that situation is he just went with whatever everybody was saying at the time because he probably didn't feel the thing that happens is this. A lot of people feel that they're bigger than other people, so they don't need to talk to them. I remember what like the one Duke the Killer. The reason I got love for Duke the Killer, and anytime he come to New York, the hoes are on me, is because I remember I had like 800 subs, bro. And right around the time that everybody was trying to attack me for going after Cooper, and like they were about to have my channel taken down and shit, they're like reporting fake news on me, whatever. They were doing crazy stuff. Duke the Killer actually came to my channel, bruh. And like we spoke. And the dude just really just made me, it really changed my whole mindset. Like everybody is not the same. It's just that we are around a lot of individuals that are just fucking scumbags. Like they scumbags. And sometimes people just go with whatever everybody else is doing. Not trying to say that Problem is like a follow or whatever like that, but that's pretty much what happened. Because if, like you said, before you attack, you gotta vet, you gotta investigate. You can't just feel like you can just do whatever you want. You know what I'm saying? And I don't think that they knew. You got to remember, like what did Rick Ross say? Whoever knew that fat girl would turn into Oprah? They didn't know that you would become this. So they thought they could do whatever the fuck they wanted. And then now it's like, all right, what do we do? Do we try to be nice to them? Do we try to be... They don't know what to do. And that's just the way life is. You know what I'm saying? They made their bed. They got to lay in it. And it is what it is. And like I said, whenever you have an issue, bruh, because like I said, the way your channel is growing, you can't really, that entertainment sells. But everybody knows the basis of me, and I'm going to always be me. So if you ever need to get to any of these dudes, I don't give a fuck if it's the senior director of EA Sports. You can always holler at me because it doesn't bother me, bruh. Because I got to get the news out to the dudes because I can't have anyone running around thinking something about somebody that it's not. Like, they can't just attack you as a young man of color just because they think they can attack you. Like, that shit not going to fly with me. And on top of that, you got standards and you got morals. And I spoke to you several times and you've shown that. So that already, that ups the whole situation. And that doesn't mean that, in the future, if CWOO wanted to come on and talk, then I'm not going to talk to CWOO and I'm just going to automatically, yo, I'm cool with Jmell, I can't talk to you. No, it's not about that. I'll hear what you got to say, but I'm going to call you on your bullshit. The same way I did with Golden Sports. The same way I did with iMaverick. I did it with Monster Chappie. All of them. When I just came in, I'm going to always call you on your bullshit. Because you got a ball sack the same way I got a ball sack, bruh. So we can all talk about it. We can figure it out. We can do what we got to do. But at the end of the day, wrong is wrong. And the dude outright disrespected you. The dude had your name in his chat going wild. And maybe, like, in my opinion, I think he did it all for entertainment. I also think he went above and beyond and kind of disrespected you on a different level. That's just my opinion. You know what I'm saying? But I think
what you said, you can call me the Black D Money, but don't go saying he buys his fame, he view bots. Like I said, when I had $200 left to my name and bought that laptop in Elgato or whatever, and didn't have shit, and I had fucking 2 subs at the time. I didn't know this would happen. Like, I literally put everything. Like, don't tell me, like, if I put everything into something and then turned it into this, like, you're not gonna tell me I bought everything. Like, I didn't even have money to buy subs or views. I fucking had $200 to my name and 2 subs, and then I had fucking a semester left to figure out where I was. Like, I didn't even know I was gonna go to school. I thought I was about to get a job because I'm like, okay, this YouTube thing ain't gonna take off anytime soon. But when it took off, now I'm paying for school out of pocket. I gotta pay out of pocket because I didn't have time to get a loan, so I'm paying out of pocket, And I'm like I said, this is why I give back so much, and this is why I just love what I do. So you're not gonna tell me I view bot and I bought my success when I couldn't really afford to take my fucking girlfriend out. You feel me? I couldn't afford to do shit, but I bought 50,000 subs. No, so if I work for something, I just hate. You're not gonna take that away from me. Like I'm not gonna ever tell CWOOO or problem. You bought this success. You know what I'm saying? Or you ain't nothing without an ebook, or you bought followers of you. That's disrespectful to someone, especially if they work from the bottom up. Like you don't ever disrespect somebody grind, especially if they work for it.
That's definitely facts. And like I said, there's no better way to end our interview. So like I said, man, I want to thank you for clearing everything up. For everybody that's in the chat, this will be available on iTunes, iHeartRadio,
Wait,
YouTube.
I need to just one more thing.
Keep going, bro. Keep going.
I said Escobar. I said I was finished ranked 74 and I did not make the top 64. So if you know how to listen and get my dick out your mouth, I appreciate it, bro. You see what I'm saying, Jemiah? Did I not clearly say I was 74 and did not make the top 64? I said I grinded for the tournament and I finished 74. Did not make top 64. You see what I'm doing? You see what I go through, bro? They trying to find
this is wow.
He really just twist my words. They try to find anything, but dude really just twist my words.
Yo, these dudes are reckless,
in 10 minutes, bro. You see what I gotta go through? In 10 minutes. God, bro, people so annoying.
Yo, all right, look, man, we gotta let this man go and go do what he gotta do. Like I said, Jmell, you know.
Did you not clearly hear me say?
I heard you. I heard what you said, bro. I'm just gonna go ahead and ignore him. I heard what you said, bro, and it's gonna be able. Bro, he gonna be able to listen to it, bro. He gonna be able to listen to it on all the avenues I'm saying. iHeartRadio, iTunes, YouTube, my website. You're gonna be everywhere, bro. Go back and listen to what he said. He specifically said he didn't qualify because he was like 74. He specifically said that. It is what it is. Again, we wish you nothing but the best here from GmiasWorld. Jmell, continue to grind it out. Do what you gotta do. Love what you do. And just keep doing what you're doing, man. Thank you so much for joining us. Yo, enjoy your day, brother.
All right, thanks, man.
All right, I'm gonna holler at you.